So we're going to be having a little chat about the Gwynedd and Anglesey music scene. I'm here with Osian Griffith, one of my very
Hello.
good friends. He's been in the industry for too long now, way too long. So Osian, do you want to give us a little rundown of what you've done?
Yeah. So my journey really starts with guitar lessons when I was 7, which was 11 years ago.
Wow.
Through those, I met some people that I formed my first band with. We were terrible.
Was
And
that Divine?
No,
Oh, wow.
Divine were amazing, mate. We'll get onto that.
Okay.
I can't even remember what the band was called, but it consisted of 4 guitarists and 1 vocalist, and that was it.
No drums, no bass?
Nope.
Sounds amazing.
We played once, maybe twice.
Wow.
One was the Holyhead Festival, which I've played too many times to count now. But once lockdown hit, really, or once I felt I was good enough to kind of teach myself, I just started. And then in lockdown, I really progressed my skill with like learning complex solos, like Master of Puppets and stuff. And then out of lockdown, I was straight into a band, Divine.
Ah.
We were a grunge band. I was 14 and the others were 13. And it consisted of guitar, drums, bass. We released 1 song and it's now gone off the face of the earth. It was called Emo Wendy.
Oh my god, you told me about that last year.
I have the file somewhere.
Oh, I need to hear Emo Wendy.
It was definitely something. It was one of the songs ever. But yeah, we played all around. Well, we played in Bangor. We played pretty much every major venue in Anglesey.
Yeah.
Every festival.
You played the same festival as me. You did Philfest. Yeah.
Was that the same year you did it?
Yeah. I'll get the list up later. I'll put it on the video. I'll get it up on screen now. We played the exact same festival, like
on the
4
same
hours
day?
apart. Yeah.
Yeah. I still have some videos from that, actually.
I have videos from my set. I was interviewed by 1FM just before it.
I was meant to, but I was partying. So that didn't happen.
Yeah, I can see why.
But out of that, it came into, the band split because my mistake, sorry. And then I formed a new band. They were called Immortum.
Originally Onslaught, come on.
Yeah.
Can't forget about those days.
Yeah, but we figured out that is copyright, so we couldn't use that name.
Yeah.
And it's just a terrible name, really.
It was awful.
So, that was formed through college because they needed a band for Skills Wales in Cardiff. That was quite good, actually. I mean,
the videos were good.
Yeah, I feel like it was a decent performance. We didn't go in there really wanting to win.
Yeah.
We just went in there wanting to have fun.
Yeah, I suppose it was more for the experience because you were all quite young.
Yeah, and one of the judges in particular was quite a famous guy.
Oh?
We heard of a band called Ocean Colour Scene.
Yeah.
One of the judges was their bass player.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Like from when they started.
Wow.
He recently left because he's now a lecturer in the University of South Wales.
Interesting.
He runs the music course.
That's cool.
But yeah, that was fun. And then we went on to just doing college gigs and stuff.
Yeah.
Played in Bangor. Played in Holyhead a couple of times. And then we kind of drifted apart because the others went to uni.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was the end of Immortum, really.
That was the end of Immortum, but after that your solo career kind of kicked off.
Yeah, I mean, I started releasing stuff in my second year of college. Also joined another band.
Yeah.
Vulgar Sons.
Vulgar Sons were really good.
We had 3 originals, I believe.
Naive was my favourite.
We had Naive, Secret, and the other one, which I can never remember the name of.
I can't remember that one either.
We only played that one live once, and it went awfully. and it was an encore, which I was
Oh,
gutted
wow.
about.
Yeah,
um,
I see why.
but yeah, that was fun. I mean, our drummer, his dad is involved in the local music scene.
Oh, yeah, he's really good.
He's been in the late 90s, early 2000s, he was in a band called Inferno.
Inferno were amazing.
They were kind of like bluesy metal, I'd say.
Yeah.
With a few like country elements with acoustic guitars and stuff. He was the bass player. Now, Inferno got quite big.
They really did, yeah.
They toured all of the UK, went up to like Scotland and everything.
I didn't know that.
And then they started getting big in Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
So they went over to Japan, and then they went to Germany,
Wow.
I believe. Was it Inferno that did that, or was it Straight Jacket Legends? It's one of the two. But sorry, Joe, if I got that wrong.
Please don't watch this, Mr. Joe Harvey.
But now he releases his own stuff, some blues. It's really good, actually.
Really
he's a
good.
lyrical genius.
Oh my god, he's phenomenal. He's one of my favourite local artists.
He's like he writes poetry and then writes music to it later.
Yeah, quite a bit like Michael.
Yeah. Michael's a massive fan of him.
Michael will be on the show later on.
But yeah. So that's Joe Harvey. I go to open mics quite a bit.
There's some good people at open mics.
That's where I've met the likes of Kane, Jake,
Job,
Tom Woody.
Tom Woody's good.
Yeah, I love Tom. What a guy.
Mm.
He loves performing High and Dry, Radiohead.
That is so real.
But acoustically.
I want to do that.
Kane did it with Tom before, and he invited his mum up to sing it with him, because it's her favourite song.
That's so sweet.
That was actually at the Driftwood,
My
but after you'd left.
My mum's favourite Radiohead song is High and Dry.
It's a good song.
It's a really good song.
Kane and Jake were in a band called Straight Jacket Legends.
I've heard a lot about Straight Jacket Legends. They sound quite cool.
Yeah, they were a pop punk band.
Mm.
They got massive in Japan. They've still got all of their like posters that they put up to say that they were touring in Japan.
That's cool.
They've still got quite a big name for themselves. Still quite a few monthly listeners on Spotify.
I need to check that out.
Personal highlight on the album is the song Paul Shakes.
Oh, wow.
That's a character from Holyhead.
Oh yeah.
But we won't get into Paul Shakes.
No, we will not.
Wow. Technically we can, because he sings on the street. But
I'd rather not.
He's interesting. But anyway, back onto local music. There's quite a few bands. We have Resurrection here.
Resurrection are okay, you know. I didn't expect them to be as good as they are. They're all really young. They're about 16, 17.
Yeah, I rate their musical prowess.
And I really rate Jake, the lead singer's stage presence.
Yeah, I mean, he's good when he sings.
Yeah.
But his screams, he just needs to practice and get the right technique down. Sometimes he just like goes a bit over the top, and it's gonna kill his voice eventually.
Yeah, he needs to look after himself. But his stage presence is really good.
Who else have we got? We've got Cal Tasker runs the open mics in Bangor.
Oh, I've heard about Cal Through Rain.
He looks like Tom York from Radiohead.
Really?
Who else do we really have?
You.
Me?
Let's talk about your EP, your single.
Oh yeah, my
Your
EP dropped
grunge.
literally today.
Yeah. It's the 2nd of May as we're filming this.
It's the Glass Skin EP.
It's really good.
One of the title track's kind of more indie,
It's nice though.
for the last, it was released as a single.
Yeah.
But I decided to go down the more grungy route, which I think suits me more.
Yeah, look at your little mini Kurt Cobain.
No, lad. Who am I?
Kurt Cobain. Billy Corgan when
Kurt
he had hair.
Cobalt.
Ken Cobalt, as my dad calls him.
We have exorcism in Holyhead.
Oh, wow.
No.
Sorry, Josh.
No, I rate Ali's guitar playing. He's a good guitarist. He just needs to focus on lead a bit more.
Yeah.
Messes up solos a bit, but I've told him that if he needs any advice to just go to me.
I really rate Connor as a drummer. I just think he needs to switch from an electric kit to an acoustic.
Yeah, I mean, I like their material.
Yeah.
But I liked it better with Josh.
With Josh Bean. Yeah, no, I really like their stuff, but lyrically, they're not the strongest in the scene.
Bring Me Down's interesting.
Yeah. Do you know who are really good, who are from Bangor, I believe? Kelavi, I think they're called.
Say Lovey.
No, it's Kelavi, I swear.
Oh, yeah, because it's Welsh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them. They're really, really good. We have, we have Mini Rev, Connor.
Connor's amazing.
Yeah, he's a beast of a drummer.
He really is.
He genuinely is a little Rev.
He really is. They're phenomenal.
Yeah, I've not seen them live myself.
No, I really
want to. The next time they play in Bangor, I'm going to go.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm going with Josh.
I believe they might be playing Download. I think they entered the thing to play.
The thing to play Download. I swear to God, if they're at Download, I'm going to be so happy.
Yeah, it'll be cool to see them there.
You know Sarah Wynn, the singer?
Yeah.
She used to work here.
Did she?
Yeah, I was talking to Karen
Doing
the
what?
other day. I don't know.
Who's the other guy? Kinos. Is that his name? No.
I don't know.
No, that's not his name. I'm thinking about like Facebook here and like my suggested friends.
Yeah. No, I really like Kelafi. They're good.
Yeah. I mean, I do feel like we need more than what we've got.
It really
feels a bit empty.
Yeah, it's a bare music scene.
We had a lot. Oh, we haven't talked about Who I Rebels.
Who I Rebels.
So the bass player for Immortum is now the drummer in a new Welsh language band based in Carnarvon, I believe.
Yeah, I think they're Carnarvon based, but they play a lot like Holyhead Bangor as well.
They play everywhere.
Yeah.
They've got quite big actually.
They're really good. I like them.
Unfortunately, Alex will be leaving.
What?
He's going to uni.
No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They're going to need a new drummer. I'll get Bry Cool on the case. Oh, we haven't spoken about
21
them either.
Guns. I
21
love 21
Guns. 21 Guns are a Green Day tribute band.
They're
formed
really
in Amloch.
Really? I thought they were Holyhead based.
Nah, the rest of them are from Amloch.
Wow.
It's just Bry that
I
lives
love
in
Bry.
Holyhead. Bry's such a nice guy. He's just so cool.
Yeah.
There's a reason they call him Bry Cool.
Yeah. 21 Guns are quite an accurate Green Day tribute.
Yeah,
and they're quite big in the local area.
Yeah.
They do a lot of gigging.
I can't wait to see them again, personally.
Neither.
But that's
I
just
love
because I'm a massive Green Day fan. They are my favourite band ever.
And when you can't have Green Day, you got 21 Guns.
But I do have Green Day in 6 weeks.
So do I. I'm excited.
Me too. Hopefully people start realising that there's not enough music coming out of North Wales in general.
South Wales are doing quite good, but North are really...
South Wales have like Stereophonics and that going for them. We have Catfish. That's our one our one flex is that we have Catfish in the bottom. And
aren't Neck Deep from like Wrexham?
Yeah, and the old drummer studied here.
Yeah, that's another thing that's come out of North Wales, I guess.
I mean, yeah, they got massive Neck Deep.
They really did.
They reached stardom. Really, they were supporting Blink 182 at one point.
Cool.
And Sum 41.
Whoa, that's cool.
But yeah.
Will we see Osian Griffith in some of those positions in a few years?
Hopefully.
Yeah?
Really hope so.
Me too, mate. Do we have any gigs coming up?
I've got...
You've got one tomorrow,
yeah, I've got one in Bellevue, Bangor, 3rd of May. Be there, or be square.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, this won't be out by then. There'll be videos somewhere. Just go watch them.
I'll link them if I can find
them. I've got the Boathouse in Holyhead on the 25th of July.
And the 25th of August, I believe.
I think it's the 29th.
You said the 25th.
I got it wrong. I checked earlier.
The 25th of July and 29th of August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just before I move away.
He's going to uni. Mirrored Smoke is leaving us.
Yeah, but I'll carry on the music.
Yeah, and we'll come visit you.
Yeah, and I'll come visit here.
Oh yeah.
Unless I reach stardom, then I'm never.
You'll reach stardom.
Yeah.
And then I'll get front row at your gigs and go, haha, that's my friend from college.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose there's not really much left to talk about.
No.
There's no bands, really.
I think that's one of the reasons I wanted to do this. I wanted to bring awareness of how little bands there are around here, because there's not really many festivals. There's not really many gigs.
Yeah.
Gwyl Cefni, that's another festival.
Yeah, Bangor Festival's coming up as well. We've got a tribute festival in Mona Showground again.
That's going to be cool. I really want to go to that.
I went to it last year. It was pretty good.
It's just...
I don't remember the half of it, but...
yeah, it's true rock and roll style, man. It's just... we need more, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we need to do what like places like Greater Manchester are doing.
Yeah.
And holding more open mics, because really... on Anglesey, we've only got like 3.
Yeah, I really want to speak to some of the pubs in Llangefni about doing open mics there.
I've spoken to Pat.
Oh, what's Pat said?
Nothing. He blanked me.
Oh.
He's a guy.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully after releasing this, we'll bring some awareness to how much we need music here, because it benefits the community so much.
And Wales is known for its poetry and its music.
And the poetry feeds into the music beautifully.
Exactly. Like, most musicians start off by just writing some lyrics and then getting a chord progression.
We're all
going.
Poets at heart.
Exactly. Yeah. Any lyricist is just a poet.
Exactly.
They can just write melody.
Exactly. It's just having that extra skill of being able to write a melody and then get it down.
Yeah. I mean... we just need more. I would suggest some people start making workshops in community centres.
I want to speak to my local council about that.
Yeah, me too. Rozzy, who I mentioned earlier, he owns part of a community centre, so I'm going to speak to him about it. See if I can get like a performance workshop on the go.
That'd be brilliant, yeah.
There's another festival coming up. It's a new festival for this year that I'm involved in the organisation of.
Oh wow, really?
It's based in Rossniger.
Okay.
It's called Rossniger Sounds, I think. Or is it? Yeah, it's a festival in Rossniger. Everything's up in the air. Student here, another student here, is also involved in it. Louis.
Really?
Yeah. He's involved in the performance side, as am I. Yeah. Are you interviewing him?
If he's in.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. He's really good.
Just get as many people as you can.
That's what I'm doing. Michael's next.
Michael Peacock. Yeah, so... where was I? Yeah, Rossniger Festival. It'll be lots of venues in Rossniger that... well, the whole town is the festival site. That's the idea.
That's really cool.
We've got all the local businesses in on it. There'll be fairs selling just like stuff. I don't know, whatever fairs sell. I'm not involved in that.
Do you need any more performers for it?
Ideally, yeah.
Cool. I will.
I've contacted all the bands I could think of.
Yeah. If you have an email address or anything, I will link it in the bio, and then hopefully if anyone sees this and they want to take part, they can send off an email.
Yeah, cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be... the music itself is going to be in multiple different venues. Like Kiryat Pulse in Bangor, which is tomorrow, which is what I'm playing.
Yeah.
They kind of use most of Bangor for it. Like every pub will have its set of performers.
That's cool.
Based on their genre and what time they want to be on.
Yeah.
I'm playing at 9:40 tomorrow, and that's a bit late for my liking.
That is quite late. But
it's alright.
I might pop down after work and have a little watch.
Yeah. Sound.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we are doing something for the community in terms of music.
Yeah.
It just needs to speed itself up.
It needs to be built upon, which is what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
And it's nice seeing other young people try to build a music community in such a small place. So,
are we ready to wrap this up?
Thank you, Mirrored Smoke, for appearing on my podcast.
It's all right. I have been me.
Yeah. Osian Griffith.
Hope I've given an insight to the scene.
You really have. I will link all of Osian's socials below. Thank you very much.
Thank you.